Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Denmark have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too. And that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal! Manchester United! Bernardo Silva duly reaped his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Number 23.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. First quarter of an hour gone. Dorgu. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Driving forward. Driving through the middle. Tries a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's good play from him.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Denmark genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Rashford going face-to-face with his great rival. Good effort from distance. Aimed at the far side. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Christensen. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Matheus Cunha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United leading by one at the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Costa Curta. And it's Rashford. Rashford venturing down the left. Isaacson. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Matheus Cunha. Now it's Højlund. Rashford. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution for Denmark. Number 9.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 19.
Vestergaard with the clearance. Denmark have the chance to go the other way. And this is Eriksson. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Now it's Rashford. Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through. Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting better and better. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Christian Eriksen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Denmark. Number 17. Coming on the field is number 12, Mæhle.
Eriksson with the short one. Crosses it in here.
Well played and well cleared.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in one-on-one. Oh, look at the space here. Backward it goes. And that's... And he shoots! Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Costa Curta kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. And he can clear it away. Out for a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Rodri. Wan-Bissaka. Searching pass he's played there. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And here's Schneider. Now here's the delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. 5 minutes to add.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That's the end. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And that has been knocked clear. That'll be a throw. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's picked it up out wide, in towards the back stick. Alioski clears it away. Bellingham. Musiala. Now it's Musiala. Goes for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Musiala has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Chance to... Oh, good effort! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Alioski. He is through here! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pinches it off him. North Macedonia are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Always goal side. Alioski. Rodri. Alexander-Arnold.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! A close got himself an absolute peach. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Nicely weighted ball.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Elmas. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Musiala! Musiala! And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So, into the second half. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Alioski.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Looking for the run. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Can he get on the end of this? He can run onto that. North Macedonia needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, the ball's gone astray. That's good running with the ball.
North Macedonia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Alioski. And it's Schneider. Musiala. Here's a chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10.
So time for change.
Schneider.
And this one has been on the
Number
cards for a little
16,
while.
Rodri. Number 5. Eric Garcia.
Elmas. Pressing
Number
high and with purpose. He's a sharp little ball here. And the finish! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Substitution.
This further to improve their cause. Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Nice looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Good chance here! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Very much into the last knockings. Alioski.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now who's going to be first to this? Time added on will be 2 minutes. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it would be this guy, Højbjerg, Peter, because he has great nous, really, in that position in central midfield. He can often be the dominant presence without necessarily shining and draw attention to himself, but he goes about it in a very kind of quiet manner, and he's extremely good at what he does, so keep an eye on him. He could make a difference.
Bullish header! No, not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
He came in hard, very hard. Can he get it through? Dorgu.
That was lovely, that.
And that has left him in a heap. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Look at this. Isaacson! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now that's well seen too. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Denmark ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable match. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he is going into that little black book. Norgard. Isaacson. Nicely weighted ball. That is a great pick out. That's the keeper's ball. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Christensen. And this is Eriksson. Oh, easy pickings there. Spread to the right. Conte. Nice looking ball. That's been slipped through. It's Rashford! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rashford actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Christensen gets it away. They get a throw in. And it's Conte. And here's Musiala. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he thumps it clear. Chance here to counter.
There will be one.
Tries to pass it through. He's found a way. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no route. And for the first half, that is that. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side yet off the mark.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Goes looking wide. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Rashford! Rashford! Sensational from Rashford! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up.
The goal scorer for Manchester United.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And Eriksson! Oh, that's neat. Norgard plays it across. Oh, great leap! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 60 minutes.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's starting to look very interesting. Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Marcus Rashford.
Manchester United leading now. That's gone for a throw-in. Rashford looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Højlund. Norgard. It's a pretty loose pass. De Ligt. Eric Garcia. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Højlund. There they go, hunting in packs. Can he latch on to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Højlund, big chance! So close to drawing level.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Substitution for Denmark. Number 8. Coming
Denmark
on the field
choosing
is
to make the first
number
change.
12.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, that tackle was certainly stern. Eriksson! And that's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Denmark.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Christian Eriksen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top
Coming
play.
on to replace him is number 19. Substitution in progress.
So here comes a substitution. It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Dorgu. And Vestergaard.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And it's Rashford. Højbjerg. And the counter is on.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Gets his head on it! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Rashford is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And he shoots! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United look like they... And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that need...